Hi, my name is Jennifer, and this is my clicker training project. Today I am working with Juno, my dog, for the clicker training project. We right now are using our primary reinforcer is the Pet Botanics treat. It's a really calorie low treat, so I can give her plenty. And then our secondary reinforcer is our clicker. The first thing we worked on with Juno was conditioning her to the clicker. So whenever she hears a click, she knows that she's going to get a treat. The second thing that we worked on with the clicker and free shaping was teaching her how to sit. As you can see, she's already offering this up to me, but Juno, sit. Good girl. Our next thing that we worked on was adding a cue to that. I like to add the fist when I teach sit. So Juno, very easily learned. Juno, sit. So even without saying the word sit, I can usually get her to sit for me just with that cue. Good girl. The next thing we worked on was a target. I purposely made her target my hand, and I wanted her to touch it with her paw. This actually took a really long time because I was trying to free shape the behavior, and she never really fully understood that she could touch her paw to mine, and the first time she finally did, we were ecstatic. So Juno, high five. Good girl. After that, we worked on partial reinforcement. She's really good with high five or sit when it comes to that. I can get her to do it a couple times. Juno, high five. Juno, high five. And she's fine doing it. Juno, high five. At this point, I don't even have to have the clicker with me for her to do a high five or a sit. The next thing we worked on was extinction. Juno's really big problem when I come home is she loves to jump on me. I worked on extinction by, instead of giving her any attention at all, I would ignore her as I walked in the house and walk away. So far, I think it's helped a lot. My other dog is still jumping, even though I've been using the same tactic with her, and I think the other dog jumping on me partially ruins the reinforcement with her. But she's stopped jumping a lot less. Occasionally she'll still jump when she sees my other dog jump on me, but otherwise she's doing pretty good. The next thing we worked on after that was DRA. The kind of behavior I wanted to get rid of was she would bark at the door whenever somebody new was coming in. So what we focused on was bringing her over here, which you can't see, but we would make her sit, treat her, and make sure she kept sitting even as the people came in. Initially it was really hard for her. All she wanted to do was run and bark, but now she's at the point where she will stay there, sit, slightly bark a little bit in the back of her throat, but she will not move from that spot. Generalization, we of course did sit. When I started teaching her sit, I started in a room all by herself. It's just a very quiet room. I would make sure that nobody else was home so that she could focus on me and only me. Eventually we moved out here and to different parts of the house. After that, I also added the cats that I own into the situation, and she did fine. And finally I added my other dog into the situation, and she was fine sitting for all of those. The final thing we worked on was a behavioral chain. What I wanted her to do for my behavioral chain was whenever we go for a walk, she gets very, very excited, runs around the house. So I wanted to focus on getting her to sit for her leash and then sit to go outside. So Juno, girl, come. Juno, Good girl. And that is my clicker training project. Thank you.